Okay, let's get it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful. I don't like the way this light look. Okay, somewhere in here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Get your coffee, your tea, your water. This is not getting it for me. And my light is on. Y'all don't understand. That is irritating as all get out. Yep, that's perfect. It making me look like I got a black eye and I'm trying to move it. So right there, I guess. So good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Tuesday morning. I am blessed to be here, and I hope that you are blessed and feel like you are blessed to be here as well. Good morning, Miss K. Good morning, beautiful. First off, if you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. So you know what, Miss K? Because it's me and you talking this morning. Let me tell you something. My son played too much. So he got some words yesterday because he jumped on this live and threw me all off. But that's a prime example. And I wanted to get on here and tell you about that and to explain that because that's what happens when we move out of emotions. So I guess that is a learning lesson for me as well. That is what happens when you move out of emotions. So what happened is that my son came on here yesterday, and because I love him oh so much. Good morning, cousin Nikki. How are you? What happened is that my thought process, and even though I continue to function right here, my thought process was, is he okay? And so I continued to move out of emotion until I was able to contact him to find out, hey, is that true? What's going on? And so they allowed you guys to be able to see that though. That's why I tell you I don't get on here and act like I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. And I have those type of moments because those are people that we care about and we don't want them to be in predicaments or stuff like that where hey, they overworked and underpaid or any of those things. I want everybody to be able to prosper, but I want you to be able to do it in a safe manner for one way, and two, that it's going to absolutely be beneficial, not just to that company, but to you. And so, yeah, he got some words yesterday because I was like, boy, you threw me all off. I said, first, you never come on my live, and then you come on there and you say that stuff, and boy, you had me all over the place. So, but it was for a reason. I definitely feel like things happen for a reason. And so they allowed you guys to be able to see that, hey, I'm human. I don't sit here and play like I can't, my thinking process sometimes can't be right. Exactly. And so, when you in the process of doing something, and one of your loved ones say, "Hey, this is what's going on," so, and I know Rayshard. That's the funny thing because I was sitting here on this live battling with myself because I know my son. He would have walked out. He would have walked out. He'd have been like, yep, you can come pick me up after this live. He wouldn't even stood there. But my thought process was that he has been trying to work through some processes or whatever. And I thought to myself, yeah, he was playing. He played too much. And so I was thinking to myself that maybe he was just trying to stay at the job so that he don't feel like he was giving up or whatever the case may be. And that was my thought process. And so sometimes your brain can go a little crazy. It do its own thing. So I'm just saying that's what happened yesterday. But I'm happy that they allowed you guys to see that. They allowed you to see where, hey, sometimes where we think that we're thinking clearly, you don't be thinking that clear because, hey, he put something on my mind to the point where I can't even remember majority of the stuff yesterday because my mind ended up focused on him until I found out that he was lying and playing. You get what I'm saying? And so I just wanted to tell you guys that this morning because I don't want you to be worried about him at work either. So all is well, but they allowed us to see this process, or me to see it anyways, and to learn a lesson that, hey, sometimes don't take these kids so damn serious because they play too damn much. And for two, hey, don't get so worried until it's time to worry. And so I'm learning. I'm learning like everybody else. And so good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, Miss K. Good morning, cousin Nikki. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody having a wonderful morning. I done got up, took them to work, and all the boo-boos in school. And so let's get it. Today's affirmation, you guys, is I have learned that there is no need for me to struggle. I trust the universe to take care of me. I have learned there is no need for me to struggle. I trust the universe to take care of me. Good morning, Miss Dow. Good morning, beautiful. Absolutely. I trust the universe. That's all I can say. My mom, it is so funny that we would get this card today because my mom told me yesterday, she said, you know what? She said, you say it all the time. You just be like, Ma, I just trust the universe to just take care of it, because I do. And I absolutely do. Yep. I don't have a lot of money. Yep. I don't got everything I want. But guess what? I got everything I need. Everything I need. And so I trust that the universe is going to continue to do that, because I'm going to continue to do my part. I'm going to continue to move forward towards the things that I am trying to achieve. And so with that being said, guess what? They are going to support that. Good morning, Ma. Good morning. They're going to support that. And so I have learned that there is no need for me to struggle. Struggle is me. That's what it is. When you are struggling because of finances, those are times. And when you are struggling, even mentally, those are times to go inward. Not to you got to seek. If you got some mental stuff going on, yep, you would have to seek some therapy or whatever the case may be. But it's also inner work as well. And so, therefore, I don't have a problem with doing inner work on myself. I don't. Because, like I said, we beat ourselves up more than anybody else could. So I'm harder on myself when I make the wrong decision on spending my money, or I make the wrong decision on maybe investing in something, or didn't invest in something, or whatever the case may be, or making a move, or I messed up on maybe purchasing something and it wasn't the right thing. Those, hey, I struggle with that. I struggle with that. But I have learned that the universe will take care of me. They always have, and they will continue to do so as long as I continue to ask them to do that. And so I am grateful for the support from the universe. I'm grateful for the support from people, from you guys. I am grateful for all of that, because let me tell you something. You could find a million things that you could do at 8 o'clock in the morning, at 7 o'clock in the morning, other than watching me or listening to me. You don't have to do that. There's other people that got other kind of podcasts, and they got other viewers, and so many other people. You guys don't have to do that. And so that's why I'm in a spot of being just grateful. So again, I always thank you guys for even sitting here listening to my madness, and when my kids act retarded, they come over here and do retarded stuff and have me crazy. And don't forget, today is the meditation. And this is funny because I'm going to try to go back while I'm talking to you guys and pin the thing up here. But don't forget, today is day 12 for the meditation journal. And the question for the meditation journal, you guys, is describe your perfect romantic relationship. Describe your perfect, not a perfect. It says yours, your perfect romantic relationship. And I know that people are, because I just felt it in my head. Somebody saying, "What the hell that got to do with you know what's funny is y'all trying to manifest y'all a good man and all kind of stuff. So what is your ideal of a perfect relationship? What is perfect for you? I ain't say the perfect man. I said the perfect relationship because you're not perfect, so they're not going to be perfect. You're perfectly made. You're perfect for you, and you're perfect for whoever you connect to, but you're not perfect. You get it? We all have imperfections. So what I'm saying is what does a perfect relationship look like to you? Yeah. They not. And that's absolutely fine. Because guess what? I found my tribe. I found my tribe, Nikki. Like, I absolutely love it. If it take off and it go to 1 million people, let me tell you something. Probably the handful of 10 people that I got right here gonna be always my favorite ladies. I swear. Because y'all stuck it in when nobody else did. So this could probably do 1 million views or whatever the case may be, and it could go worldwide. But guess what? I know who was here in the beginning when I didn't have nothing to talk about, when I was just beginning out, when I was trying to figure the shit out, when y'all was watching me figure it out. Guess what? When I was crying on this damn live, when I was trying to figure myself out, y'all was right here. So I ain't gonna never forget that. So they ain't gotta be. That's right. We found our tribe. So, hey, I'm grateful for all of that because we're all going through something. We all have went through something, and we will continue to go through because we are a fucking amazing group of women. And men that jump in here occasionally as well. And we are going to push forward because that's what we do. That's what we do. Yep, we go through stuff, and hey, we probably can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You like, hey, it's dark in this motherfucker, but you know that guess what? At the end, it's they got something waiting on you. They got something waiting on you, and so like I said, I can't thank y'all enough for just listening to be grateful so they can put you in a spot of joy and love. And you ain't gotta be happy about everything that's going on around you, and you ain't gotta love everything that's going on around you. But guess what? You can be happy in the midst of that. You can be happy. You can have joy and all of those things in the midst of everything that's going on. Because you're gonna dance to the beat of your own drum, your own drum. Yep, we do, don't we? I was up listening to that this morning. We sure do. We sure do got it. You straighten up each other crown and make sure that, hey, we are great. We are going to persevere forward. Nikki, Mama reminded me the other day. She said, "Do you know why Nikki loves me so much?" And she went and told me the story again, and I listened to her tell me the story on how you came over to the house and she talked to you about how beautiful you were and blah blah this and this. You are amazing, and you have always been amazing. And so I commend you for even all the stuff that you've been through, for being the kind, loving person that you turned out to be. Because people don't understand when you go through situations, sometimes they change you, and not for the better if you don't, you know, focus the right way. And so Nikki has been through some stuff. As we all have, because we all got a story, we all got a testimony, we all got stuff that we can tell you about. But the whole thing is that guess what? She's still here. She's still smiling. She's still willing to help people. Because some of those things that she went through can break you where you don't want to help nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't want to reach your hand out there because you might get it smacked. So with that being said, hey, I definitely believe that we run into the people that we need to run into at the right time in the right places. And so maybe my mom planting that seed allowed her to be the person that she is today. And so I'm just here we go again. Grateful. I'm just grateful. And look, look what the card is today. Truth. And I think I can read it without even moving it, you guys. It says, when everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. Truth. So let me tell you something. A lot of times we want people to know the truth. We want people to know the truth. You ever been in a predicament where everybody is telling a fucking lie about a situation that's going on or what's even going on with you? And you have this urge to get it out and tell people the truth. Like, this ain't how this happened. And then this is where they're encouraging you. Remember that silent part? Because I did read about silence, right? Does it matter? Does it even matter whether they know the truth or not? Because sometimes a lie is easier for people to believe. So even if you went and told your truth to these people that about this situation, is it going to change the situation? Is it going to help you any? Is it going to enhance your life in any kind of way? Probably not. So guess what? Why are you going to do that? Why do you even care to explain yourself to people that you shouldn't have to explain yourself to? Because let me tell you something. I can make 5 phone calls and ask for $20 from 5 people, and I probably get only 120. You get what I'm saying? And so people's opinion don't matter. It's only your truth that matters. So you don't have to speak your truth all the time. You don't have to tell people what you got going on. You don't have to tell them your truths. Because sometimes if you open your mouth and you try to tell them your truths, they turn around and use those truths against you too. And it becomes more messy and more toxic. We don't have to do that because we don't dwell in a place like that. And so your truth is yours, and you share it with people that will appreciate your truth. But outside of that, even in situations that's going on, you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. You don't owe people explanations on why you turned the corner that way or why you did a particular thing. You don't owe people that. You owe yourself the satisfaction of sometimes just being silent and moving in silence and not allowing people to know what's going on, because people hinder what you got going on because they know that you're trying to get better. They know that you're trying to move in a different directions. And just as though we praise gods and goddesses, there are people that praise the devil and demons, and they dwell in that place, and they don't want to see you be your best version. And some of them are family, and some of them are our friends. They are. And it's sad to say, but they are. But if you stay true to yourself, just you, true to you, you don't have to worry about that. Because you can dance in the midst of wolves and not get harmed. I promise you that. Because I've done it. I've been in a lion's den before and not been harmed. And that's because I'm protected by the Most High. So you can do it. You guys are amazing. Well. I guess I'm on something this morning. Oh, wow. And you said that, Nikki. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you don't know what changes somebody's life. You don't know what changed somebody's life. And so at the end of the day, that's why I say when you can, be kind to people. Tell them exactly how you feel, because guess what? You might not get that opportunity again. And so I thank Mom for just being diligent and saying the things that she said to her, because guess what? She only had one chocolate baby, which was my brother and me. And look at me. I'm not chocolate. But guess what? The funny thing is that I wanted to be dark. You guys, this is funny. I wanted to be dark skinned. I cried because I wasn't dark. I cried because my hair wasn't nappy. Remember mine? I got beat because I wanted a fro. I'll never forget that. I got I got toe up because I cried because I wanted an afro, you guys. And my hair wouldn't stand up. My mama blew dried out and it wouldn't stand up, and I acted a whole damn fool. And I got toe up for that because I wanted an afro. And I never forget that. And I couldn't get an afro, and I was heated about that, okay? I was heated because I couldn't wear an afro, you guys. And so I was mad because I wasn't dark. This is funny because majority of my family is dark. Um, I'm like, my auntie was caramel, a little bit lighter than the rest of them. That's it though. And then me. And I was irritated at the fact that I was just dark. It's light. I was mad because people could use those snowballs at my face and then my face would turn red, all that. And I was promising myself, I'm going to have some dark babies. I want some dark skinned babies. I got some red kids. Michi is the darkest baby I get. So I got red and caramel. I didn't get dark, but I ain't gonna complain because I don't think none of them my color. So, but yeah, it was a battle for me. And here it is. People they don't want to be dark. I used to look at my mama like she's absolutely beautiful. Why I can't be that dark? Because I used to get bruises and all kind of stuff. But I'm perfectly made. So I'm a good product of my mom and my dad, but okay. So they decided to, it jumped out the deck, you guys. I love them. You know something. So as I'm talking mess, as I usually do while I'm shuffling these cards, baby, this jumps out the deck. Trust the universe. This was the card for the day, the well-being card. Truth. And this one says, trust the universe. What this one say right here, you guys? I have learned that there is no need for me to struggle. I trust the universe. This fell out the deck, you guys. So, what are they saying? Didn't they just say trust the universe? So let's get it. I'm with it. Let's get it. They said, although your faith may be challenged now, trust the universe. There is a reason for some of the experiences that you've been going through recently. There's a reason. We might not know the reason. That's funny because even talking to my mom, talking to a friend of mine this morning, I told them out of my mouth, I said, hey, I know why God, now I do. I didn't at the time, but I know why I was placed here. It's time to go now, but I know why I was placed here because the things that took place in 2022 when I first got here, if I was not able to travel and do those things from Texas to here within them 4 months, I probably would have been broken. I didn't know why I was here, but I know now. They said there is a reason for some of the experiences that you have been going through recently. And now I know the reason. And you may not know the reason right now, but they are telling you to please just trust the process. Trust the process. If you are moving on that thing, if you are acting on that thing, if you trust the process. I didn't know in the beginning, at the end of 2021, when I decided that, hey, I'm going to go get me a house in Detroit. My mind frame was thinking that I was going to get me a house in Detroit. And hey, if we needed somewhere to come back to, spend a night, blah, 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 we got this house. My mind was not thinking that I'm going to lose both of my grannies, my brother-in-law, and my daughter. And I'm going to need somewhere to stay. It was not comprehending that. But the universe knew that ahead of time, and they paved the way for me able to do everything that I needed to do right here. So I'm grateful. Trust the universe, you guys. It says that there are no coincidences in life, and everything is unfolding perfectly according to the divine plan. And that is exactly what I tell you guys every day. Everything is unfolding according to the divine plan. No matter how it looks to you, no matter how much you disagree, it's unfolding according to the plan. You may not see the plan, you may not know it ahead of time. But if you trust the universe, if you trust that they will take care of you, you got this. You got this. It says positive opportunities are coming your way. Trust in the process and the path that you are being led down. You will know it is the right path when you experience synchronicities and other signs of wonders. These are messages reminding you to trust the universe. And so I told you guys, the more I got serious about the thing in Arizona, the more they kept giving me people that are doing the things that I am doing. This is confirmation. This is synchronicity. These are the things that you need to be looking forward to, because when you connect with somebody or some other people that are doing the same thing that you are doing, because you are already in uncharted territory, you are trusting the universe that they have sent these people so that, guess what? You can figure this shit out. You can figure this out. Trust the universe. Trust that they have your best interests at heart. Even when you don't know, when you blinded, trust that they're going to whisper in your ear and tell you, hey, I need you to go right here and make a left at the corner. Because when you look back a year from now, 2 years from now, you will know that you were divinely guided, that your higher self was like, hey, in order for us to get where we need to be at, I need you to take this road right here. So, y'all, everything ain't the way we perceive it, and the way that, hey, it's not going the way according to plan. But if you trust the process, if you trust the universe, if you know that, hey, as long as I keep going in the direction that I need to go in and taking acts of love to get where I need to be at, the universe is going to support me. They will. It will support you. Everything is energy. Even the money that we lack. It's energy. And guess what? When you stop focusing on the money and you focus on what you're trying to do and get there, hey, they dropping nuggets right now. Y'all don't get it. And when you stop focusing so hard on the money because you lack it and start focusing on the ways to make the money, that's where the magic happened at. They didn't say focus on the money, because if you keep thinking and keeping your mind on the money, it ain't gonna never come. A watch clock don't move. But if you start making actions towards getting the money gonna come. It don't come sitting on this couch if you ain't doing nothing. Yeah, I can sit on this couch and make money off my computer or whatever the case may be. But if I'm doing absolutely nothing, if I lay down on this couch right now, nothing's coming but some sleep probably. Trust the universe, because you guys are absolutely amazing. And y'all, we've been through some stuff. And y'all, we gonna go through some stuff. Everything ain't gonna be peaches and creams. We're not gonna like all the outcomes of everything, but they are always gonna be outcomes for the better good of you. And you may not understand it at the time, but you will later on. Just like I tell you guys to be careful of what you ask for, what you want. Because sometimes you get it and that ain't even what you want. And then you want to recant it back from God, and you, well, before you start asking them for what you want, be clear that you really want that. Because I've seen some people ask for something and they give it to them, and then you take it back. Well, I don't. I'm gonna. And then you get right back in the situation that you in, and you get pissed off at God as if he hadn't taken you out of the situation before. So let me just give y'all some kind of example or something. You know, that nigga that was kicking off in your ass or whatever the case may be. And then guess what? He give you an out. He give you out. You leave, you get your shit together, you back on track, and here come this dirty Negro again. He whisper sweet nothings in your ear, drop your drawers, or whatever happened. And guess what? Because you prayed to get out of that shit. You prayed. And guess what you do? You get right back in it. Okay. We got free will. You know that? They don't say anything. But then again, when you get right back in it, because you prayed to get out of it, you get right back in it, and then a couple months later, you praying to get your ass out of it again. What do you want? So that's when they trying to figure out, hey, have you made up your mind? What do you want? What do you want? I gave you out. I keep giving you outs. I keep giving you outs. I'm telling you because that was me. I've done it before. So I ain't sitting up here acting like I'm God Almighty, because I ain't. Do you know how many? Y'all can't even fathom how many chances I gave that raggedy ass husband of mine. And how many outs they gave me. Because the funny thing is that I kept getting out and getting back in. And I almost fucked it up right before I came here. Because I was getting ready to go to Florida and mess it up. Because I was going to get sucked back in again. No. Because then guess what I learned? I learned, who do you love? Wait a minute, Teresa. Who do you love? Do you love this man more do you love yourself? What are you doing? You keep asking and praying for God to do blah, 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 and he do it and you take it back. What you doing? And then he show you again and you take it back. And then he show you again and you take it back. How stupid are you, girl? So let me tell you something. Y'all can't be hard on me. I'm hard on myself. Because I got to sit with that thing. Because I'm the one to know that I've wasted years. But I learned some things as well. I trust the universe. That's what I learned to do. I learned to trust the universe, and I learned that what I ask for is powerful because my mouth, my tongue is powerful. And when I pray and I ask for these things, hey, they listen to me because they give me that. And then here I go and I take it back. How dare me slap my angels in the face like that? How dare me slap my God like that? He gave me what I want, and I said, oh, I don't want that anymore. I'm going to go back. And then when they don't do what you want to do, you want to curse them, right? Make up your mind. What do you really want? That's all they ask. To know exactly what you want when you ask them. Because they are going to do it for you if you move on it. So, with that being said, on this Tantalizing Tuesday, because it's going to be absolutely amazing, you guys, I want you to remember the Manifestation Journal. And the Manifestation Journal question for today, day 12, is describe your perfect romantic relationship. Yours. Not the one you see on TV, not the one to make you feel good when you look at it on a show or whatever. What would the perfect romantic relationship look like to you? Mine is just being able to respect one another and just to be loyal. That's all. I am not looking for somebody to be perfect. I am looking for somebody that fits me. That's it. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to be perfect for me. And I want them to feel the same way about me. That's all. And so with that being said, you guys, I love you so very much. I want you to go out and be the best version of yourself. And again, I want to tell you, thank you so very much for stopping in and listening to me. Because guess what? I'm something to listen to. I be having to listen to myself sometimes. And I told you guys, I'm not perfect. I don't display to be perfect, but I'm learning right along with you guys. And they allow me to mess up and do things right here so that you can see that guess what? I'm not perfect. I don't do things that harm anybody else. It's just me. And so I'm not perfect, but I'm perfect for me. And so I want you to take a look in the mirror, and everywhere you go today, know that you are love, you are light, you are abundance, you are peace, you are joy, you are happiness, you are everything. And so I love you guys so very much. And I will see you right here tomorrow for the card of the day. Have a blessed day, you guys. Bye bye.